some Jacksonville friends here too, and so we really appreciate that, the support of all of you, and sticking around for our set. Thank you so much. St. Augustine is amazing, by the way. We were here a few years ago when the tornado came through.
Yes, that was exciting.
Whew, that's crazy. That was very crazy.
Talk about a showstopper.
So Andy said, well, I'd like you to do this song. This is a song off of our second CD.
Yes.
Yes, our second CD. And it's about a dream I had, and he asked if I would tell the story. So here's the story. I had a dream about a big giant raven that came in the window and landed on my arm, and I played with it. It was crazy. And then it flew out the window, and I ran out the door after it, and it flew up in the sky, and there were people around, and I tried to get their attention, and nobody could see me, but I could see that bird. And I jumped up in the air, and I kind of hung there for a minute. I was like, oh, wow. And then I woke up, and that was a dream. It was crazy. It was a great dream. And I woke up, and I had these giant marks in my arm where he was sitting on my arm. And I went off to my day that day, and where I was, a woman came through the door, and this is not a dream, and she died in my arms that day. That's the craziest thing that ever happened to me, ever in my whole life. And it was the day that Johnny Cash crossed over. This song is our tribute to the man in black and this woman whose soul I watched fly in the sky. Single word with his dark bird eye looking through me. I knew to my deepest depths he knew me, and I dreamed, yes I dream of the widest rivers flowing, the wind from the tallest mountain blowing. The smallest grasses growing in my dream. When I dream, oh I dream, I hear the whispers of the footsteps before, traveling through the shadowland. Take me by the hand, lead me to your distant shore. In this midnight hour resonator guitar. Well, I dreamed I then became the dark bird, that's me. But your heart around my wings kept me grounded. If you let me fly away, I'll return again someday in your dream. When you dream, as you dream, Sarah Stovall.
ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay darling Corey down. Wake up, darling Corey. Honey, what makes you sleep so sound? You know the revenue officers are coming. They're gonna tear your still house down. Well, the first time I seen darling Corey, she was sitting on the banks of the sea. She had a 44 buckled to her body, had a guitar on her knee. So dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay darling Corey down. Can't you hear the mournful sound? They're preaching darling Corey's funeral in some lonesome graveyard ground. So dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay darling Corey down. So dig a hole in the meadow, dig a hole in the cold damp ground. Dig a hole in the meadow. We're gonna lay